Both sides have been edging towards a stalemate for the last year. But the story isn't new. It dates back to 1999 and Istanbul, where the treaty was being redrawn. But most NATO members refused to ratify it. They said Russia had unacceptable troop numbers in the North Caucasus, Moldova and Georgia. Russia says the only remaining troops are in fact in Moldova. They're simply to guard dangerous weapons silos. But as far as Moscow is concerned, NATO's failure to ratify lacks any legal basis.
I think the major reason for pushing Russia for this Istanbul commitment to withdraw bases from Moldova and Georgia was mostly because of a sort of strategic consideration that it is necessary to force out Russia from former republics of Soviet Union.
But it's plans for a missile defense shield in Poland and the Czech Republic that sounded the treaty's death knell. Moscow insists it's a threat to national security, but for the US, protection against rogue states. Well, adding to the bitter arguments is the fact that for a number of years now, NATO has been expanding its sphere of influence into post-Soviet space. Now, Russia is accusing NATO of double standards, of allowing their troop and equipment numbers to increase, while Russia's remain restricted under CFE rules. Well, all of that is now going to change.
Russia will stop some of the activities which are fixed by the treaty. For instance, providing data on Russian conventional forces, accepting inspections. Russia may redeploy forces to its southern region.
As far as NATO is concerned, the suspension spells an end to mutual transparency.
What's at stake is, the predictability, the confidence building, and I think that on that score, that's very much what's on the mind of people at this stage in terms of regrettable loss.
But the reality is the suspension is not a complete withdrawal. Neither is the door closed to further dialogue.
This will not be another arms race. This will rather be a qualitative renewal of arms in the framework of the treaty.
But for any kind of renewal to happen, Russia's bent on making sure that the old partnership no longer applies. Neave, Russia Today, Moscow.